Hello, welcome to Daily News from Martyrdom TV. Scholarly meetings of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Qom, Iran. The House of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom hosted another session of its scholarly meetings. These meetings are attended by various groups of seminarians, clerics, and scholars who ask their questions from the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. In this meeting, the discussions revolved around the recommended prayers in the month of Rajab, rulings on forgetting to recite the Quranic verses in Salat, etc. PR officer of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi travels to Syria ahead of birthday of Imam Ali, peace be upon him. The PR officer of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, Sayyid Arif Nasrallah, arrived in Damascus, the capital of Syria, on last Saturday. Each year, Mr. Nasrallah travels to Syria to prepare for the celebration of the birthday of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, and the commemoration of the martyrdom of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her, in this country. The director of the PR office of the Grand Jurist is in charge of the organization of religious ceremonies and public marches, as well as collaborative works between the custodianship of the shrines of Lady Zainab and Lady Ruqayya, peace be upon them both, in Syria. PR office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi mourns martyrdom of Imam Hadi, peace be upon him, in holy Karbala, Iraq. The PR office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Karbala held a ceremony to mourn the martyrdom of Imam Hadi, peace be upon him. This ceremony was held at the headquarters of this office, and it hosted groups of Shia believers and lovers of Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them. Sheikh Saleh Owaidi was the keynote speaker of this ceremony. Shia Rights Watch publishes a statement on International Day of Commemoration in memory of the victims of the Holocaust. Shia Rights Watch honors the memory of the victims of the racist and religious cleansing that took place during the Second World War on January 26 in order to shed light on this bloody incident and the dangers that hatred and blind bigotry afflicts on all human beings and human societies. On this occasion, Shia Rights Watch declares that all the activities of this group are rooted in full adherence to human rights, and nothing prevents them from their humane and religious mission. This mission is to stand at the side of the oppressed nations and fight against all the hateful movements that are created by racial and religious discrimination. On this day, Shia Rights Watch condemns all violent extremist ideologies, regardless of whether they aim to create racial organizations such as what is happening in Afghanistan and Pakistan, or to create archaic societies where women are deprived of learning, or the burning of the Holy Quran in Sweden. We ask the intellectuals of the followers of various religions to unite around these heavenly and human values so as to close all doors to the promoters of hatred, discrimination, and violence. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi sends 5th shipment of aids to families affected by rainstorms in Madagascar. The office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Mahajanga city of Madagascar sends the 5th shipment of humanitarian aids to families who have been affected by flooding and rainstorms in the past weeks. These aids are given out to Shiite families in Mahajanga city under the direct supervision of Sheikh Mohammed Razi al-Wasram, the director of the office of the Grand Jurist in this country. Fatima Zahra Institute Readies for celebrating month of Rajab in Syria. Fatima Zahra Institute, affiliated with the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, prepares to honor ceremonies in order to honor religious occasion during the month of Rajab in Syria. Sheikh Ali al-Mujahid, the director of this center, hinted that Fatima Zahra Institute will be holding ceremonies to celebrate the birthday of Imam Jawad and Imam Ali, peace be upon them, in Syria. This center will also commemorate the anniversary of the martyrdom of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her, in this month. Distribution of foods and refreshments, donating warm clothes to children, serving the pilgrims of the shrines of Lady Zainab and Lady Ruqayya, peace be upon them, are among the main programs of this center. Amal Saleh Foundation donates food baskets to needy families in Baghdad, Iraq. Amal Saleh Foundation, affiliated with the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Baghdad, donated its humanitarian aids to needy and impoverished families on last Sunday. These donations were given out to dozens of families in collaboration with Amal Political Council.